I started my career as a field biologist. I love to work on boats, and so I did a ton of work offshore, near shore, was working on fishing vessels in Alaska, and then I actually came back to graduate school and then launched a business. So I became an entrepreneur in the sustainable seafood space and ended up creating a consumer packaged goods company from there. And I sold that, and then I was recruited to join the Nature Conservancy to lead a really young body of work around kelp restoration. My area of expertise, I think, is largely focused on bringing creative solutions to our biggest challenges facing our oceans. I lean really heavily on a marine resource background and kind of knowing what's possible from the ecological and biological and permitting and regulatory sides, but really bring an entrepreneurial lens and really kind of like a can-do, get-it-done attitude to the conservation space. The industry insight that I can offer students ranges from anything around sustainable seafood. I have a ton of expertise in that space, the fishing industry and gear types and fisher behavior. I have a lot of experience with consumer packaged goods and branding and go-to-market strategy and business strategic development. And then I have a whole area of expertise around the intersection between traditional conservation measures and how private sector solutions can kind of intersect, developing market-based solutions to environmental problems. I think now more than ever, we need entrepreneurial spirits across the sector kind of driving solutions forward. We need people to show up and start businesses and be innovative, but we also need people to show up inside of businesses or organizations like mine at the Nature Conservancy to bring, to breathe innovation into traditional conservation spaces and into our government agencies and into things that are not necessarily what you think about when you think about becoming an entrepreneur. There's just a need for that entrepreneurial spirit of showing up, being creative, bringing in innovation. I think that's a really important thing. Lots of people want to develop a brand. It's so exciting. It's very appealing to kind of be at that end point, that sales transaction between your product and the end consumer. I would really encourage folks to think about the entire supply chain and the fact that you can have impact at every point along the supply chain. And oftentimes scalability happens and impact happens at the very, very upstream element of a supply chain. If you are developing something in the CPG space, I think it's a really great idea to focus on quality, solving a need and developing a product that people want to buy, agnostic of the sustainability stamp that you're putting on it.